Hello, my name is Marcus Smith, and I am a student from Miss Carr's Word 110 class. Today, I interviewed 3 different students from the University of Kentucky about their views on the Media Depot. The 3 students I interviewed are
Austin Lytle,
Terry Warner,
and Aaron Steele. These 3 students have different experiences with the Media Depot. Austin Lytle is an employee at the Media Depot. He's been here for a few months. Austin has a lot of background with all of this technology, and he's able to help a lot of students that come in and have trouble completing work. Aaron still has somewhat of a background with the Media Depot. He happens to be my roommate. Majority of the week, we'll come down here and work on school projects, but in our free time, we'll come down here and record music for fun. My last interviewee, Terry Warner, has little to no experience with the Media Depot. I wanted to get her thoughts on the Media Depot and basically see if she even knew what it was. I'll be covering different components of the Media Depot and asking each interviewee their thoughts on it. Now, come on, folks. Let's imagine that we're there. Are you ready? Let's go. Do you hear that music playing in the background? Well, that's a song made by a student next door in the Media Depot. How many libraries do you know with a recording studio? William T. Young Library, also known as Willie T., is not your average library. This massive building has 5 top floors and even includes a basement. If you go to the University of Kentucky, you know the basement is known as the Hub. In the Hub, there are several different computer labs and working areas for students. Service areas like Cisco Computer Lab, Presentation U, the Writing Center, Tech Help, and my personal favorite, the Media Depot. As I mentioned earlier, not too many libraries have a professional recording studio to use for free. The studio is in the Media Depot, but there is much more offered. The Media Depot is the #1 digital media space on campus. So Aaron, how often do you come here?
The Media Depot, I like to visit at least a couple of times a week. It's a very nice spot that the university has blessed us with the opportunity to use, and I like to use it as much as I can, but with my classes that I have going on, I'm very busy with the rigorous schedule, so not as often as I would like to, but I still get to use it a couple of times a week.
Awesome. Terry, I know you say you don't come in here a lot, but how often do you come in here?
never. I don't come here.
That's the answer I was expecting, but it's all okay. Now, Austin, I know you're an employee here. What's your typical work day like with students like them?
Typically at the Media Depot, I'll help people get rooms. We usually have like 2 or 3 people schedule a room during the summer. It's really slow. But during the actual school year, it tends to pick up.
When you enter those 2 doors, you are instantly faced with 34 high-speed computers. If you look to your right, you'll see 15 Windows computers, and to your immediate left, you'll find 19 iMacs. This selection is perfect for students because they actually have an option if they prefer a different system over the other. If you take a few more steps ahead, you'll be greeted by a very kind and helpful staff. This positive vibe makes the lab very comforting and welcoming. The staff and tech support are always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. So Austin, do you like working here?
Yeah, I do. It's a really fun environment, and I really like the people I work with. The atmosphere of the Media Depot is really laid back. We usually have a lot of fun. We try to pass time, like playing games and stuff like that. The bosses are really, not strict, and they kind of let us, have more fun than we do at, other jobs.
Yes, I would totally agree with that. It is a fun environment. Do you personally work on your own projects in here?
Yeah, I've used the video editing software Premiere for, my own classes, like an acting class where we had to do a scene, and I had to edit the video. So that was really helpful. Photoshop I use for some projects too.
Aaron, what kind of stuff do you personally work on in here?
When I come to the Media Depot, I tend to do some school projects that I have for my Word class. Other times in the free time that I get to use, I like to make music. That's what I personally like to do. But more often than not, it's stuff for class.
How would you describe the atmosphere?
The atmosphere of the Media Depot is very relaxed. Every everybody in there is generally in there for the same purpose in a sense, and everybody's friendly. If you need any help with the equipment or software that you're using, any of the staff at the Media Depot will be more than glad to help you. Don't be scared to ask questions.
Now, if you stop in the middle of the entrance, you'll notice that this room is quite large. The high-tech computers are housed in large editing stations with the latest editing software installed for professional-looking projects. How does the Media Depot play a role in your classes?
The Media Depot has allowed me to create multiple audio as well as video recordings. The software that they have has allowed me to successfully edit those recordings, and overall it's very, very helpful for my educational purposes.
The library is known as one of the biggest buildings at the university, and majority of the students find it to be a very helpful source because it's within walking distance of the dorms. Do you personally think that the Media Depot is pretty convenient, and why?
Yeah, I do, because everybody knows where the Willie T. Young Library is. It's really close to South and Central Campus. I guess North Campus, they're kind of out of luck because there's so much construction and stuff over there. But yeah.
What about you, Aaron?
It's very convenient. The Media Depot is in the basement of our William T. Young Library. Very easily accessible. The hours are pretty flexible. They close around 5, 6 o'clock every day. So generally you're done with your classes, before then. So everybody has the opportunity to use it. So I think it is very convenient.
So it's pretty convenient. Is it ever busy in the fall or in the spring semesters?
Yeah, especially during finals. We have everybody at all the computers, and almost all the rooms are taken all the time. It gets kind of stressful.
If you ask one of the kind staff members to escort you to the back, you will notice there are several different doors. These are all of the recording rooms. These rooms feature very neat and expensive equipment that many students have never seen or heard of. The presentation rooms feature a 42-inch monitor mounted on the wall. There are also iPads equipped with a Rode microphone to record interesting presentations. If you go a few doors down, you'll approach a really cool green screen room. This room can take you anywhere you want to go, with a large green screen on the wall and a high-definition camcorder for beautiful videography. If you go a few more doors down, you will find the audio rooms. That's where I'm recording this podcast right now. This medium-sized room includes a small soundproof recording booth, high-end microphone, and cool music editing software. The only downside to all of this great technology is that it cannot be checked out. Although the Media Depot is a wonderful resource, not all of the students are informed about it. So Terry, you're a student here at the university. Did you hear anything about the Media Depot in your orientation or anything?
No.
How do you think it should be advertised?
It should be announced in classes before a project is assigned. And it could be on posters and stuff around campus.
Do you think it would help you in your classes if you know a little bit more about the Media Depot?
I think it would be a good resource for certain projects.
This can harm some students because their projects might not turn out as great as some others. In a sense, this can be seen as unfair and can cause a lot of trouble. In conclusion, the Media Depot is a wonderful resource for all students to use. It is free of charge and can help students in the long run if they use it the right way.